Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Lady Nyca, and with tonight's premiere, first part of a 2-night premiere for If Loving You Is Wrong. It is billed as Season 4, Episode 1, Let It Burn. And child, we open up with Lucius yelling for help to cut Kelly down because she done tried to kill herself by hanging. Child, they get her down. She ain't got no pulse. Lucius is calling for a medic. He said he performing CPR until they get the defibrillator, and then we see them trying to shock her heart back into beating again. Now Marcy, on the other hand, is sitting outside that shed watching it burn, smoking her a cigarette, having her a good psychotic time, as Randall and Alex are frantically trying to get out of the burning shed. Child, Marcy and Snap, she laughing as Alex and Randall is basically screaming to the top of their lungs, hoping that somebody helps them or they can get out of the damn shed before they burn to pieces, right? Now, they got new neighbors. She decided to dance her butt to the front of her house, and she's having a real psychotic episode yelling about, I got him, you ain't gonna ruin me. I mean, she just was going ham. And we meet two new members of the cast. We meet Tanya and Bennett. They new neighbors, husband and wife. They unpacking their stuff off of the moving truck, and they can see that she is obviously having some type of issue because she out there talking to herself, skipping around, and, they can't figure out what's wrong with her. They know something wrong, but see, Tanya don't want to have nothing to do with it because she say, look here, I don't have nothing to do with this, you don't have nothing to do with this. And apparently, they don't want to repeat or whatever happened in their past neighborhood that they lived in. So they say they want to mind what they like to call their business. Now, child, Brandon ran up on Dr. I forgot that white woman name. Y'all know the woman name. The one that Alex lied and said that changed her DNA results for her. She's also was believe it or not, Marcy's doctor as well. Well, Brad down there asking her, had she heard or seen Marcy, because he done been to the house, he done called her, and she not answering, and he just worried. Now, Doc is worried about him. You sure you don't want to sit down and maybe talk to somebody? No, he don't feel like he need to do all that. Well, she offers to call Marcy for him, and she did from her phone, and of course, she got the voicemail as well. He made it clear to that doctor he don't need no counseling to overcome nothing because he done with Alex. He asked the doctor if she hears anything from Marcy, just let her know that he looking for her. Now, Marcy's still outside talking to herself, and she sees her new neighbors, and she come over there asking to use their phone to call a cab. Now, Bennett done asking if she okay. She said yes. Then Bennett noticed smoke coming from the back of the house and asked her what's going on. She said, oh, it's nothing, just a barbecue. He don't believe it. And he head on over there, and when he get back there, he see this shed on fire. So, of course, he's a volunteer firefighter, he said. So he springs into action trying to get Alex out of the damn shed. Y'all notice when he did get Alex out the shed, he asked was anyone else was in there, and it wasn't until Randall coughed that he was able to be helped, because she was basically not finna say he was in there. I said, oh, so she gonna let him die too. Child, Marcy was not happy that they was rescued. She wanted them to die, especially after she done lost that baby. Now, back at the police department, Lucian upset when here comes none other than Eddie with his shenanigans, asking questions about what happened. Lucian wanted him to go. Steven said that he was annoying, but Eddie kept picking until Lucius wound up pushing him into these lockers and asking him to lift up your pants. He want to see if Eddie had shoestrings on, because he still can't figure out how Kelly got hold to shoestrings to be able to try to kill herself. So he showed that he didn't. He's still all cocky and shit. Then Esperanza comes in there. She upset asking what happened. Eddie done pushed her, and pissed her off because he said Kelly tried to go out Jim Crow style. Very racist. See, I don't like that about Eddie. He said a lot of racist things. So, of course, that sends Esperanza off. She telling him to shut up. Lucian said that she tried to commit suicide, explaining to her what happened. He also explained that they're not certain that she's going to be okay. Stephen was trying to be kind to Esperanza because, her and Kelly friends, she kind of got upset. Eddie calling him weak for trying to be kind to her, talking about she likes it rough. He started being obnoxious, just saying all kinds of stuff about Esperanza. And so far as to say that he like his women 115, 120. She's sitting over there thick 142. That's why he put her out the pasture. Like she's some type of cattle. He also was saying that it's not uncommon for Kelly to want to kill herself. Single mama and been around men and Maxine. You don't know who this woman has been with. Just talking out his ass like he normally do. Anyway, Lucian tells her that she can't see Kelly because Kelly is in the infirmary and they don't allow visitors. However, he did ask her if she was off to go over and check on Natalie because he knew Natalie would be upset and that he was going to be calling Natalie. So she left to go over to Natalie's house. And Lucian did call Natalie and tell her that, she was right about what she suspected. But he tells her she's not dead. They don't know if she's going to make it or not. And, of course, Natalie is very upset. She wants to see her. But, again, he got to explain. Infirmary, no visitors. She's a prisoner. Natalie says that they got to help her. It's serious now. Lucian says they're not giving up on Kelly. They are going to help her and tell her, do not tell Justice anything until we know what Kelly's condition is. Now, once he hangs up with her, he calls over to the lawyer. But, of course, he ain't there, so he leaves a message. Lucian is the hardest working cop in the city of Maxine, if not the only working one. I swear he is. Now, for some reason, y'all, Brad's still down at that hospital hoping Marcy gonna show up. Doc come back around again and asks if he would like to try if he would like her to try Marcy, and he said yes. She called and got voicemail again. He concerned about her, with all the pressure and everything. But see, Doc is concerned about him as well. Child, he upset because Alex lied to him. He don't know if the baby ain't Randall, then who the baby by. Because he said he was willing to accept everything, including the baby not being his. But what he can't accept and will not accept is her telling him lies. So, no, he don't need to go see no psychiatrist to try to deal with no pressure because it's over and done with as far as him and Alex. Now, doctors say, do you want to try DNA again? Nope, no need in it. At the end of the day, I'm done because I can't be with somebody that can't tell me the truth. Then Eddie comes up behind him at the hospital asking if he there for a shot because that horrible wife of his been sleeping with everybody. He want Brad to chill with him later on when Brad tells him he ain't going to be able to do that because he done with Alex. He goes on to tell him that she lied about the DNA. So he asks, was it Lucian? Brad said no. So Eddie wants to find out who the father is and said that he will. Brad told him don't do nothing and don't do nothing on my behalf because I still got my 2 kids in that house with her. He said, well, we grew up together and she was raised in a Christian household. She done somehow got off of her walk with God, so I'm going to go over there with my priest tonight and try to see if we can try to get her back on track. But tells him, you welcome to come through anyway. Brad don't want no parts of it. Then he ends up going while he at the hospital to see Larry, the lawyer that he beat up. He basically wants to know why you didn't tell the people. You could have ratted me out. Larry said, oh, no. I'm not going to rat you out. And these 2 little sexual deviants takes S&M to a whole nother level. Child, it's like they enjoy talking about how they messed over each other sexually. Doing sexually explicit things to each other as well as beating on each other. And Larry honestly likes it. But he invited Eddie to come to his office the next day to meet some like-minded friends. And to let you know something ain't right with neither one of them, because he made the offer and Eddie didn't say he wouldn't come, but he didn't necessarily say he would. Old boy said he got to go because he got a press conference. Now, Natalie hears the fire trucks, and she come out to see what happened. She ended up seeing Marcy, Randall, and Alex, and Marcy says somebody tried to set the shed on fire with Randall and Marcy in it. Alex in it. Randall said it was you. She said, I don't know what you're talking about. Alex is still coughing. Randall suggests that, is she all right? He notices that Bennett is being very concerned about her and said that maybe she needs some additional oxygen. That's when we formally meet Bennett and Randall. You can tell that Randall got a problem with Bennett being concerned about Alex. He want him to kick his ass. Tanya asked if Randall and Alex was married, and Marcy said no. Actually, he and I were married until he started sleeping with her, the whore. Child, Natalie got to take Marcy out to talk to her a while. Alice is still coughing her lungs out from all of that smoke inhalation. Randall goes inside, he coughing, but see, he ain't coughing and concerned, and this ain't shook him enough to stop. He on the phone trying to get hold of Larry to confront him about tricking him into signing them divorce papers. Then he called for the police because he want to report the crime, but he say he do not want Lucian, Stephen, or Eddie to assist him. Outside, Marcy is confessing that she did try to kill Randall and Alex when she saw them in that shed together because she lost the baby. Now, they were about to head out to go to Natalie's house to chill when Brad pulled up, and Natalie tells him that Marcy take Marcy home, that'll take a bath and get rid of those clothes because it's reek of gasoline. She tells him that Marcy locked Randall and Alex in that shed and tried to set it on fire. At that point, here comes Miss Alex trying to talk to him, but he tells her, he confronts her by lying about that doctor and that DNA, and he also asks her, did you tell Randall about the baby? And she said yes. He said, well, finally you can tell the truth. He said, but I'm done with you. I don't want to have anything else to do with you. Stay away from me. And him and Marcy left. Natalie called Lucian to tell him about the shed and the fire and everything. And I think he asked her to send him a picture of Justice. And then Eddie comes in with a whole 40-ounce bottle. Now, see, this is what confuses me and it's what's going to irritate me. Because, I understand he's the villain and he may get away with some things, but he is a uniformed police officer walking around inside of the precinct with a 40-ounce beer open drinkingly. See, that ain't realistic, Tyler. I'm going to need you to pull that back some. He sit his cocky ass down at Lucia's desk and starts to pour the liquor out on the floor. Talking about he pouring out some liquor for the homie or homie. He goes on to tell Lucia that Kelly dead. And that's what we cut off. Tomorrow will be part 2 of the 2-night season opener. I will be back down here again, talking it with you all about what happened. Get down in the panic section and let me know your thoughts and opinions on tonight's opening episode. Let me know how you feel about it. If I left anything out you feel that's important, the conversation always continues down there. You can also start to drop trending topics for the week that you'd like to discuss, because after tomorrow I won't be back on this channel until Friday. So y'all know what we do on Fridays, honey. Yes, God, we talk what while we swallowing what, okay? Anyway, in closing, as always, remember the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please rate the videos because ratings get me recognized on these YT streets. Go ahead and drop your comment below in the panic. Also, your trending topic suggestion, if you have any, drop it below. And if you have not become a Love Thing for the free $99, go ahead on and press your notification bell button along with your subscription to this channel, and you will be notified each and every time I come down on the YT streets and drop a pre-recorded video or I go live from this channel. You all have a great remainder to your Tuesday. I will see you tomorrow night for part 2, which will be episode 2 of season 4 of If Loving You Is Wrong. Thank you all for listening. I will see you on the next one. Peace.